Hello and welcome back to another top 10 video. Today we will be talking about the best horror games on Roblox in 2023. These games are only showcased and not ranked. But before we start, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications. Without wasting any more time, let's hop right into the video. On the first spot is Pyrophobia. Pyrophobia is a multiplayer horror game where the players are put into different levels of the backrooms. This game was heavily inspired by the backrooms lore, as the first level is actually the backrooms. There are multiple levels with each different monsters and difficulties. The graphics are amazing and the sounds always creep me out. The developers are always working on this game to make it better and better, and that is a good thing. This game has a lot of potential, and the best part is that it is not a pay-to-win game. I will rate this game a 9.3 out of 10. On the second spot is The Mimic. The Mimic is one of the first horror games I actually played. In this multiplayer game, a group of players has to look around and try to find the exit and the end of each chapter while trying to survive the monsters. There are different types of obstacles, but the one that is seen the most is the maze. The little jump scares of this game will make sure to keep you up on your toes. I rate this game a solid 8.9 out of 10. Next up is Doors. Doors isn't really a horror game, but it has some scary factors in it. In this game, players are put into a lobby, and they have to go through 100 doors of the hotel. There are multiple entities here always trying to kill you and annoy you as well. The thunderstorm sound effect makes this game really creepy. Specialty of this game is that it has little puzzles for you to do while going through doors, like find the lever, fix the paintings, etc. The graphics and quality of this game are also something else. I will rate this game a 8.7 out of 10 because it doesn't scare me that much and I like speedrunning all the doors. On the fourth spot is Specter. Specter is a ghost hunting game inspired by Phasmophobia. In this game, the player gets to choose a contract in which he has to figure the type of ghost and do other side quests for cash. You can find evidence of the ghost with the tools that you equip before starting the match. There is a leveling system and a daily shop as well. There are a lot of difficulties starting from easy to insanity, which you can buy with Roblox. I would rather talk about this game than their second game, Specter 2. The original Specter is way better than Specter 2, and I will rate it a solid 9.1 out of 10. Next up is Short Creepy Stories. As the title says, this game is just short creepy stories which include different types of fears and phobias. The jump scares are what make this game what it is today, and they're actually creepy. This game made me jump out of my chair, and so I never played it again. This game deserves being called a horror game. The quality, the sounds, the graphics are also really good and add a scary factor to the game. I will rate this game a soft 9.4 out of 10 because this game has long ways to go. On the sixth spot is Dead Silence. This is a typical horror game with the player follows the main story of the game while trying not to get scared. You also have to complete different tasks in order to continue the story. This game has good graphics and sound effects. I have never played it, and from what I have seen on YouTube, my rating for this game is a 8 out of 10. I don't have any more information about this game. On the seventh spot is Elmira. This game is inspired by the American legend of the Black-Eyed Children. The goal of this game is to figure out the mysteries and survive the Black-Eyed Children. This game has got nice gameplay and storyline. Everything else is good, and for my rating I will give it a 8.5 out of 10. The concept is cool just like the main story, but there is not enough added to this game. On the eighth spot is Casual Board Game. This is a story horror game. In this game you are a 19-year-old student who, with the help of your parents, bought a house. After cleaning it up you find a weird board. An Ouija board. This is a really scary game, and I don't recommend it to you if you are scared of the dark. It has loud noises, flashing lights, etc. This is an amazing horror story game, and I will rate it a 9.7 out of 10. Next up is Void. In this game you have fallen asleep and find yourself in a warped reality crossing the lines of life and death. Stuck in a different reality filled with many types of creatures. Being unable to determine what's real and what isn't anymore, you venture out into the world to find answers, and to find a way out. This game has great dialogues and storylines. It is also an amazing horror game. Solid 9.1 out of 10 because it isn't as scary as casual board game. The last game is Judy. Judy is just like the Mimic, but it follows a different storyline. It has different scarier monsters and different obstacles, not only mazes. Unfortunately, from what I have seen, the developers have been slacking on this game and there isn't much content on it. I would rather recommend the Mimic rather than Judy. It's your choice if you like this game better than the Mimic. But my rating for this game will be a 8.6 out of 10. That's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for sticking around with me. The links are as always in the description. And until next time, ILMCC is out.